In a small village nestled among the lush green mountains of rural Vietnam, there lived a young girl named Linh. Linh was famous in her village for her exquisite embroidery skills, but she always felt dissatisfied with her life. Despite everyone praising her embroidered works, Linh often wondered what the true value of her life was. She frequently compared herself to others in the village and always felt that they had better lives than hers. Have you ever felt dissatisfied with your current life? Share your story in the comments below. One day, as Linh walked past the house of a wealthy merchant in the village, she saw the luxurious life and expensive items inside. Her eyes lingered on the sparkling jewelry and lavish parties. She thought to herself, "If I could live like this merchant, I would be so happy." Suddenly, a voice came from behind her. "If you want to know the value of life, go see the village teacher." Linh turned around and saw an old man with kind and wise eyes. He was the village teacher, renowned for his deep knowledge and kind heart. The teacher said, "Come see me tomorrow and I will help you discover the true value of your life." Linh was excited and eagerly awaited the next day. The next morning, Linh went to see the teacher at his small house in the middle of a flower field. The teacher handed Linh a rare flower and said, "Take this flower and sell it in 3 different places. Start at the village market, then go to a flower shop in the city, and finally to the famous botanical garden. Remember the value each place offers for this flower." Do you think Linh's journey will help her discover her own value? Leave your opinion in the comments. Linh went to the village market. People sold food and daily goods. The market was bustling with laughter and chatter. After wandering around, an old lady approached and asked the price of the flower. The old lady looked at the flower and said, "Dear, this flower is beautiful, but I can only pay you 10 coins for it. It's just a flower." Linh felt a bit disappointed, but cheerfully accepted the money and thanked the old lady. Next, Linh went to a famous flower shop in the city. The shop was beautifully decorated with colorful and fragrant flowers. The shop owner, an elegant woman, looked at Linh's flower and said, "Oh, this flower is so rare. I'm willing to pay you 200 coins for it." Linh was surprised and happily took the money, thanked the shop owner, and continued her journey. Have you ever experienced a moment like Linh, when you discovered the value of something you possess? Share your story in the comment. Finally, Linh arrived at the famous botanical garden. The place was covered with rare plants and unusually beautiful flowers. A scientist there recognized Linh's flower and said, "Child, this flower is a rare species that I have been searching for. I am willing to pay you 2,000 coins to have it." Linh couldn't believe her ears, but she happily accepted the money and thanked the scientist. Linh returned to the teacher and recounted her experiences. The teacher smiled and explained, "You see, the value of the flower didn't change, but it was the way people perceived and evaluated it. Your life's value is the same. It's not what others think, but where you place yourself and how you choose to live." What lesson have you learned from Linh's story? Share your thoughts with us. Linh realized that happiness does not lie in becoming someone else, but in accepting and finding joy in her own life. She decided to change her perspective on herself and started engaging in activities she believed would enhance her value. Her life became more meaningful and happier as she recognized her true worth. Thank you for following our story. If you found this story meaningful and inspiring, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss other interesting stories. Let's spread the message about life's value and self-confidence together.